On the drag queen go shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
Oh yeah.
Anybody know what shimmy is? Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
I think I have that
Shimmy,
by
shimmy,
book.
shimmy. The shoulders on the drag queen go shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
Oh yeah, I think yes.
I mean, what is the big problem, right? They're just reading books. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. You really think it's going to stay there? You really think it's not going to lead in some other place to find the best way that you can represent your body on the outside so you can be happy? Are they talking about the consequence? Let's ask the big leader of Biden about that.
So I took a long time. I don't regret any of that, But I have no regrets because if I transitioned when I was young and I wouldn't have my children. I can't imagine a life without my children.
Respectfully, she admits, oh my God, if I transitioned earlier, I would not be able to have my kids. Isn't that weird? A person that pushes it consistently as much as possible that we need to teach this at school.
We need to provide that culturally competent care in general for all communities, but in this case for our LGBTQI plus community. I think it needs to start in our training and in school.
Future healthcare providers. The next generation is focusing on giving problem-solving skills so that healthcare providers, even if they don't know everything, because no one can know everything, at least know the resources and how to find that information.
I think medical schools could do a lot more with training new doctors to understand the diversity of the world. My doctor, his work is about affirmation. He's dedicated his life to making his patients feel seen. Start with do no harm and no judgment.
Then stop cutting them. It's a very simple thing. Why do it so early when they don't even understand what the heck is happening? I think the main reason that I have an issue with this is because it's a pipeline for making money. And these transitioning clinics, they know they're being subsidized. So they can just raise the price because the government is going to pay anyway and they're going to make money. Once you start any of these transition, you're consistently a patient for a very long time permanently.
So female to male chest reconstruction can bring in $40,000. A patient just on routine hormone treatment, who I'm only seeing a few times a year, can bring in several $1,000s. So that requires a lot of visits and labs. It actually makes money for the hospital. Now these I got from the internet, but it's from the Philadelphia Center for Transgender Surgery, which does a lot of surgery for patients. And I just want to give you an idea of how much these bottom surgeries are making. And I think this has to be an underestimate. This is for a vaginoplasty. They're quoting roughly around $20,000 for a vaginoplasty, but that doesn't include your hospital stay, that doesn't include your post-op visits, that doesn't include your anesthesia, your OR. So I would think that this has to be a gross underestimate. And then the female to male bottom surgeries, these are huge money makers. Again, I think this has to be an underestimate that they're quoting around $20,000 for a phalloplasty. There's been different things that I've read that said it could be up to $100,000. Dr. Winokur, who's our surgeon, says that there's entire clinics where the entire clinic is supported just by their phalloplasties, and that is like a fraction of the surgeries that they're doing. These surgeries are labor intensive, they require a lot of follow-ups, they require a lot of OR time, and they make money. They make money for the hospital.
You see now, it's all about the money. It's all about the money. It's a pipeline. So if you're a supposed Republican and you try to explain it and they said, why do you jump from one topic to one topic to one topic? Because when you connect it together, you start realizing it's all about the money. That is the issue. They care about the money. Why does the government care about the money? Because if you pay it, they're going to get the tax money for the things that are subsidizing it anyway. It's all about the money. If you stop the money, you start realizing they don't care about it. That's why they push it. Because it's the only type of letter that can get close to kids and justifies this. It's all about the money. Let me know what you think.
Devido a tua iniciativa, padrei ku indica e também que sum sativa. Te ainda não quer aceitar ku eta medicina. Bob di nang di eta causa rebeldia.